Hey everyone, it's Shelby's Comics, and we have another unboxing today. We got two packages. One is from Eastside Comics, and I think I know what that is. And the other one, oh, it's very light. It's very light. I did peek on my email and see what this is. And this is something I hope all of y'all will enjoy. I hope I'll enjoy. So it's it's comic book related, but it's not comic books. So, let's see. Let's do Eastside Comics first. Let's see. I believe I remember what I got from them. So if you haven't checked them out, Eastside Comics, you can find online. I will drop the link below. Packaged nice, and a Gemini. And I think this was, you know, money's tight around the old Shelby homestead, so anything I buy is going to be on sale. So I'm almost sure this was some on sale items. Well, I mean, I'm sure it was on sale items. Let me say it like that. So, been trying to save some money and not spend it. So, very nicely packaged. Need to go tomorrow. Tomorrow is Saturday before Christmas, and do some last minute Christmas shopping. Try to find something for my daughter and for a friend of mine. So we got that out, and then it's all bundled up. Let's see. No pull tabs, that's alright. We got fingernails. And, you know, as long as I kind of tear them off at this angle, you know, it's pretty easy to grab a corner and rip those off. Just trying to think. I'm sure I've purchased from Eastside Comics before. You know, I deal with so many that... Okay, so I remember this. This is some stuff that was on sale. Some things that I was interested in that I've been wanting to get. The first is, these have been really popular, and I was able to pick these up at a pretty good price. And Shelby selling is White Widow #1, the Comics Exposure variant. I really like that cover. And along with that, as a little set, get the Virgin. And the Virgin looks a little different. She's wearing a different costume. So I'll be putting those up for sale on the auctions as a little set. I got a couple of those. And then this is for me. Really love that cover of Amazing Spider-Man with Spider-Gwen, number 50. And along with that, picked up a Virgin cover. So really happy to get that. That's going to go on my personal PC. I just love that cover. It's Mayhew art. And yeah, so that's really cool. I'm going to enjoy putting that in my collection and having that there. Okay, so the other box. Like I said, this is comic book related, but not comic books. And so if it's comic book related, not comic books, I'm sure you probably already guessed, well, then it's probably toys or something. And you may be correct. Alright, so just packaging material in there. Came in a Walmart bag, but I've bought from this person before, and I've gotten some of the toys that you actually see behind me. And what I picked up, it's not in great shape. I made an offer to the guy, but a Amazing Spider-Man little twirler. Some of y'all might be old like me and remember these from the late 70s, early 80s. This is, let's see if I can find a date, 1979. Marvel was licensing quite a few products about this time, the Hulk, Spider-Man, and they was doing a lot of different odd toys like this. Maybe one day I'll do a video showing a bunch of different odd toys. But yeah, so this was an odd toy that I had wanted to pick up. The whole front is completely, you know, unsealed from the cardboard. The cardboard's really damaged. I bickered with the guy a little bit back and forth, and we finally came to an agreement on a price. And so I went ahead and also purchased this from him. So some of the Marvel Masterworks cards and things like that seems to be gaining a little bit of popularity again here 20 or so years later. These aren't in great shape, a little warpage going on, but these were some, I don't know if you can call them uncut, but there's no back to them, so it's just the front of the cards and I don't think it's really even Marvel Masterworks. I mean, it might be, but it says, I mean, I know it is, but it's called Master Prints. I've got a couple of these. There was an X-Men that came out and things like that. This is from 1994, and there is number 5, number 6, number 2, number 1, number 3. Alright, so and then, like I said, there's some warpage. They're not in great shape, but it's just something kind of cool I picked up. So the first one I'll show is the one they're calling Master Prints Venom. So it's a bunch of different Venom type of cards that they would, I'm not sure if these cards were ever produced or not, but a lot of different types of Venom back from 94. So they have things like Disguise Venom, Fearsome Venom, Living Costume Venom, Vulnerable to Fire Venom, Super Strength Venom, Super Agility Venom, Web Shooting Venom, Vulnerable to Sonic's Venom. So kind of interesting. It's all Mark Bagley art. The second one is just it's called Allies. So you have, show you that. So you have Black Cat, you have Nightwatch, Spider-Man, Molten Man, Cloak and Dagger, Sandman, Silver Sable, Prowler, NX. So it just says, yeah. So maybe it's not Allies. I don't know. It says Allies. All of them say Allies, but some of these are villains too. So I guess at one time they became Allies, but kind of neat. The next one is the different costumes of Spider-Man, or the different types of Spider-Man. So kind of cool. So you have Spider-Lizard, Captain Universe Spider-Man, Black Costume Spider-Man, Spider-Clone, Extra Arm Spider-Man, Man-Spider, Shrinking Spidey, Doppelganger Spider-Man, and Spider-Hulk. So, pretty cool. Alright, the next is all the different abilities of Spider-Man. So you have web swinger, web shooting, stick to walls, spider signal, spider agility, spider tracker. He's throwing a tracker there. It's kind of cool. Spider sense, spider leap, and spider strength. So all the different abilities of Spider-Man. Alright, now this is Spider-Man enemies. So we have the Jackal, Spider Slayer, Tarantula, Cardiac, Puma, Tombstone, Sticks and Stones, and Chance. So different enemies of Spider-Man. Alright, now the next starts the actual numbering. So that was number 1. So here's enemies number 2 for Spider-Man. So up here at the top we have Silvermane, never heard of him. Demogoblin. Sandstorm, must be the cousin of Sandman. Manwolf. Hammerhead. Calypso. Blood Rose. And Warrant. So again, most of those I've never heard of. But it was the 90s. Alright, so this is enemies number 3. So we have the Jury. Never heard of them. Green Goblin. The Shocker. Vermin. Karen. Rhino. Sin Eater, and Kingpin. So, most of those I've heard of. Alright, enemies number 5. So, we got the good ones here. So, we have Carnage, the Vulture, Dr. Octopus, Electro, Venom, Mysterio, Hobgoblin, and the Lizard. So, yeah, all those I definitely recognize and have heard of. And number 6, enemies. Again, probably a lot I haven't heard of. Some of these I've heard of. Alright, here's number 6, enemies. So, Boomerang, Solo, Beetle, Speed Demon, never heard of him. Hydro Man, we know that one. The Chameleon, we know that one. Scorpion, I missed the Scorpion in the middle. And Kraven the Hunter. So yeah, most of those we know. Some were from Todd McFarlane, like Hydro Man and the Chameleon. I think they were in earlier books too, but yeah, I'm just thinking in my head of those classic McFarlane covers. So that is it. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I feel like there's probably something missing in here. But pretty clean. Like I said, they're not perfect. There's some dimples and dents. There's some warpage from time with these. Like they've probably been exposed to a humid environment because it's this kind of glossy type of paper, and that tends to, you know, get wrinkles over time in a humid environment. But yeah, pretty neat. I'll probably be selling these, so if anybody's interested, you know, you can always hit me up. Thought it was something that was just neat, that was comic related, but not comic books, that we might could throw up in an auction sometime. And yeah, see if anybody's interested. I know there's plenty of Spider-Man fans out there. So that is it for me today, everyone. Nothing else really to talk about. Just thought I'd pop in and show you what showed up at the house today, and you know, just enjoy a few minutes with you. So hit me up below. Tell me what kind of cool toys you collect. Action figures, or you know, do you G.I. Joe, you know, like from the 80s and stuff. I myself, of course, am just a huge anything superhero related and odd, which mainly comes from the 70s. So that's what I try to pick up. You know, I've never seen this before. Like I said, it's horrible condition. But, you know, I don't think you can even really call it on card, because the whole plastic and the card are separated from time. But, and recommended for children over 3 years old. So, you know, I thought it was just neat, and it was something that, I don't remember how it popped up. I probably had it watched or something on eBay. Yeah, there's not even any illustrations on the back or anything. So, and it's made in Taiwan. But, yeah, you know, still pretty cool. Something to add to the shelf of oddities, and yeah, something to enjoy, just different things from the 70s. So that's why I like is purchase any odd things. And you know, I always say I'm just rebuying my childhood, right? But yeah, hit me up below in the comments. Tell me what odd things you collect or enjoy, or what toys are your favorite. Yeah, and yeah, it'll be interesting to hear about that. So remember, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notifications bell anytime, so you'll know anytime I'm dropping some unboxing goodness or anything else that will be coming up. So I did finally get almost everything I wanted to set up. So I'm going to try and set up. Let's see if I can scoot behind me. I think I got just enough room right here to set up a little table that I got in. And we'll put it up, and we'll stack a bunch of toys up here, and we'll talk about them and everything. So that should be fun. Just have to gather all this stuff out of boxes and off shelves and everything, and want it to kind of be semi-professional. So I'll kind of write a script or something, so I'm not sitting here umming you to death and trying to think up things to say. So wait for that. It should be coming soon. And yeah, hey, thank y'all for spending some time with me. I'll leave the link down below for Eastside Comics. And y'all have a happy and safe holiday. And remember, peace, love, and comics. Thank you.